Yes, this show, Finally TV, has been brought to you by the Village Global Network, powered by Zeno.fm, with additional monitoring by Online Radio Box. We in the building. What's going on, people? I'm excited to be around. I'm excited to be back on Tuesday, 7 p.m., claiming that spot back. We got a lot of things to talk about. I'm especially excited for this season coming up. So with you guys and the supporters and everybody will be checking on me and finding out what's the new thing with Finally TV. I'm here to tell y'all we will not disappoint this season. Plan to have a lot of fun out here. So salute to that. Salute to y'all. Let's get it popping. Let's get it good. Make sure you're hitting that like, hit that share for me at all costs. You know what I mean? That part's free. That part's free. It helps me out. You already know how it do. So let's get it together. Make sure we out here sharing and doing good things. I'm going to have to share my own post. You know how it be. So if you on Instagram, salute to you. I appreciate you. If for any reason this happens to cut off on you and you're enjoying yourself, you can go over to Facebook or YouTube and look up Finally TV. And I'm streaming live there as well. I got my Twitch popping. I got everything going on. Tap in. I'm live, man. Let's go. I'm excited. I got an interview lined up today. I got some news for y'all as far as things with the show going on. I got little topics to go over. Yeah, we got some things to talk about, man. I got some cool things in the works, man, and I'm excited to share it with y'all. I really, really am. So salute to everybody. Let's see what's going on in here. Let me see. Let me see. Promotion channel. Okay, yo, what's good, man? Jacob in the building. 95 South. So you checking that out. That's a dope little thing he got going on, man. He got some thing going on. Shout out, like I say, shout out to the people on Instagram because right now they haven't linked it up so that I could see y'all comments when you're in there watching the live. So like it makes it it's like a little bit of a disconnect, but I still love y'all and I just want y'all to know that you know you are well received by me. It's just I don't see your comments. So if you want me to see your comments, just head over to YouTube or Facebook and let's get it popping. The one thing I like about going and watching it on YouTube is that you could minimize it and go back to Instagram and do what you was doing while you still listening over here. You know what I mean? So that part's kind of cool. So salute to that. I love that part. I got a dude coming on, Mosberg Banga. Interesting individual. I was checking out some of his stuff. He's kind of dope. He's coming on at 7:30, so we're gonna do that. Then you know, like I said, I got some news for y'all. I got a whole rundown coming back, but I just gotta say it feels good to be back. Shout out to the Village Global Network. It's over 191 countries, man. So that means this very broadcast, this interview, the whole nine, me saying what's up to y'all. I had to leave the gram and come over here. Yo, I appreciate you. Who is that? Who's Facebook user? I hate when this thing does that to me, man. StreamYard. What's wrong with you, man? But see, I'm glad though. I'm glad that T-Time, what's going on? I ran over to YouTube, LOL. Okay, see, there you go. That's what you got to do sometimes, you know what I mean? But hit that like. I know y'all checking in and tapping in. I really appreciate y'all. This show today is a special show because I'm previewing the rest of the season with Finally TV and the direction I want to go in and things we're going to do on here and stuff. Mr. Catch Rec, thank you, sir. What's up, Chris? Shout out to the Rec Boys. They on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Right here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But what I was going to say is I love that StreamYard can go out to Instagram now. You know what I mean? Because I got a cool interaction and community type feel with my Instagram, more so than any other platform. For whatever reason, my main like support, it seems to be on Instagram. You know what I mean? So it's cool that I get to tap in there and then they see this, you know, because it's like, I don't know, sometimes it feels disconnected, you know what I mean, between YouTube and Instagram. It feels disconnected sometimes, you know. So shout out to everybody there. If you're not already subscribed to Finally TV, make sure you did that subscribe because that part really helps me. You know what I mean? If I could grow that YouTube channel and get it to the point where, you know, it's monetized and we doing our thing out here, Yeah, back in the 7 p.m. slot. You already know. Now on here sharing. See, that's what I'm talking about in the studio, Direct Boys. Yo, what's going on? But that's what it's all about, man. So let's just get it popping, man. Let's just get it popping. There's some things we got to talk about, right? So one of the questions that I'm sure is begging at the 7 o'clock hour on a Tuesday, finally TV goes live, right? Finally TV goes live on a Tuesday, 7 p.m. and he's by himself. Why is Gabe by himself on a Tuesday? Well, I'll tell you this. Life happens and things have to get done. Okay. And sometimes when you got two people that are steadily trying to build a life, you know what I'm saying, and get things right, sometimes the timing ain't right, man. You know what I mean? So with that dramatic lead in, I'm only here to tell you, what we talking about is just fine. Everything's cool. Blackout and I will be back on the air together very shortly. It's just that life has caught up and doing good things, and sometimes you just need to step away for a moment. So I respect it, and your boy will be back with your other boy very shortly. So that's why, as reinforcement of that for y'all, okay, as reinforcement for that, that's why this show isn't called What We Talking About, season opener. You know what I mean? It's just finally TV. I will tell Black was good. He gonna watch this. Black, he not gonna watch. Salute Black. But that's why this is called just finally TV live. You know what I'm saying? This isn't What We Talking About. Y'all know what we talking about is. There's two dudes on this screen and we doing our thing. So let me just make that clear. You know what I'm saying? But in the off season, I have thought a lot about this show. I have thought a lot about direction of finally TV. And I'm going to be introducing some new segments that I'm excited about. I didn't even tell Black's going to find out when he watches this replay. Yo, y'all do me a favor, minimize what you're watching right now and just hit the like button, because I got 7 to 10, 11 now, 12 people watching across all 3 different platforms, but I only got 1 like. Come on, man. They don't count, and they don't count the ones on Facebook, so whatever. But yo, I got 2 new segments coming up that are worked out fairly well. I got them going, but like one segment is going to be called Who Said What? Who Said What, right? So basically, I'm grabbing lyrics. I'm thinking about putting the lyrics on the screen, but then I feel like that makes it a little easy. So I kind of want to just say it without the flow, without the voice that's behind it, and see who could get what right and how many in a given amount of time. And you know what I mean? And at the end of it all, I got a leaderboard. You know what I'm saying? So the leaderboard, I'm gonna go ahead and tally up, so it'd be like an official scoreboard of who's got the most correct choices and answers and all that. And at the end, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do something. You know what I mean? It might be, it'll be something. It'll definitely be, at minimum, it'll be like a finally TV sweatshirt or something like that. You know what I mean? Because for somebody to be leading the leaderboard, that means that's support all through the season, being very consistent. You know what I mean? So it's at least worth a hoodie out of me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll put the minimum at a hoodie, and we'll go from there. I might be able to sweeten the pot. You never know how things go. You get some new sponsors around here. It might be, what I'm saying, but but don't be scared to comment, y'all. Another segment I want to do is, and I've seen this elsewhere, but I want to bring it to the show, and especially because of the 2 hosts, I think we could pull this off fairly well. But the game, 2 truths and a 2 lies and a truth. 2 lies and the truth. Yeah. I like that. So you know how that's played. You basically give up 3 different things about a person, and only one of them is true. You got to pick the one that's true. So I'm thinking about doing like a leaderboard with that, but I want the crowd participation with that. You know what I'm saying? So like, every week have somebody come up, put something on there, I'm looking for you to put together the Finally TV Entertainment Festival. Listen, King Jacob. I have done something, a showcase. I call it the Voice of the Valley Showcase. Had a lot of fun with that. I did. I put together. I'm actually looking at the first flyer right now on my wall from the Voice of Valley Showcase #1. I did it dope then. Shout out to Big Veg. He was a big part of that. And then the second one, I think I really stepped it up because I did like reveals. Like I didn't just say who was gonna be at the showcase. I revealed it over time. So like I made like these little like promo videos. They were like 30 seconds long, and then it would culminate with the next artist. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty dope. So I don't know, man. I need a little help with that. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about we all part of the VGN. Shout out to Village Global Network in the building, powered by Zeno.fm with additional monitoring by online radio box. You heard me. It would be dope to get a few of us together to do that, because it does take some funding. So, you know, if you can cut those costs, in quarters, so you get like 4 people to go in and start throwing some dough at it. 4 people could put together enough dough to put together a pretty dope festival. It doesn't take a ton of dough. It's more planning, but it does take some money. You know how it be. You know what it be. So anyway, with the 2 lies and the truth, I'm feeling this because I think it'll get y'all creative juices going too. You know what I'm saying? And y'all will be in the joint trying to. So like I think one way is fun is if, like let's just take somebody like a Jay Arroyo, who's pretty consistent with checking us all out and showing love and watching the podcast and stuff, right? Yo, what's going on, Shad? Right? Say like, let's just take Shad. Shad's here, right? So Shad checks in pretty religiously at least once a show, and when he has time, he's in there having a conversation with us, right? So somebody like that, for this segment, he could come up with his own 2 lies and a truth every week and post it in the comments, okay? And then people are sitting there trying to guess which one is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the 3 choices are all very viable. You know what I'm saying? But which one is actually true of the person? And I think, you could create a leaderboard by 2 different ways. One, from y'all's point of view, watching the show and contributing that way, you're trying to make it so that you get the most amount of misses, like the most inaccurate amount of guesses. You know what I'm saying? That's like a win for you. For the person playing, they're trying to accumulate points of getting it right. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something fun that we're going to have a lot of fun with, man. You know what I mean? And hopefully, y'all are enthusiastic as I am about it. You know what I'm saying? What else, Gabe? All right. So that's Angie's cue. Like, move on. So another thing I wanted to do, man, was to shout out the sponsors, man. And to say something about the sponsors here, shout out to All Crete. Shout out to House of Barbers, man. Like, you got to think, here's this channel on the come up, right? We doing our thing, and it's like nobody will really invest like that in you. Like, you got to do all the investing. Only your moms believes in you like that. You know what I mean? So it meant a real lot when I got to the point where I felt comfortable enough to approach people about sponsoring the channel and actually putting some bread behind it, not just the follow and just, saying what's up, like they real like, yo, okay. And so shout out to that, man. So shout out to House of Barbers, shout out to All Crete, man. It's like so super dope. And speaking of that, I wanted to share with y'all, because I told you I was working, right? I want to play their commercials, man. This is fully produced by your boy Gabriel, man. Check this out. This is House of Barbers first. Let me know what y'all think. House of Barbers, located right across the street from Marist College on Route 9. House of Barbers. Call today to get your fades, regular cuts, edge-ups, beards, hot towel shaves, apparel, and gift certificates for your loved ones. Open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4:30, late on Friday till 7, and again open on Saturday till 4:30. Contact Sal today for your appointment or just walk in. 845-232-5036, House of Barbers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, not for nothing, man. There it is. So with the sponsorship, I put together a commercial much like that, like a voiceover commercial with some images and text. That works very well on the social medias. I could dumb it up and or dumb it down if I need to with the resolution, or we could pick it back up and go into 4K. So what I'm getting at is, if y'all watching this and like a business, whoever it is that has the authority to partake in sponsorships for entities like myself that are out here trying to put on for the community and just being out here paying attention and trying to put a light on it, let them know that this is one spot that is definitely accepting sponsorships. But in turn, I sit here and talk about the sponsors, and House of Barbers is a legitimate business out there, right across the street from Marist, right next to Rhinebeck Savings Bank over there. Great guy, you know what I'm saying? He owns it. He's an entrepreneur himself, so shout out to Sal doing his thing. And then, on the other side of this, I had another sponsor, you know what I'm saying? There's two sponsors. The other one is All Creed, Ernie Carrillo, over 30 years of experience. To ask him to sponsor the channel was daunting, you know what I'm saying? But because he's about his business, and he's not gonna play around with his money. He knows exactly where it needs to go. And when I asked him about it, he was absolutely with it from the jump. And these things make me feel real good. So I'm real happy about where Finally TV is. So I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this Allcrete commercial. Check it out. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC for all of your concrete needs, including installation and repair of driveways, garage floors, patios, sidewalks, walkways, stairs, stamped concrete, color, seal, and epoxy, all done by one company with almost 30 years of experience. Call today for your quote. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC, 845-413-9459. Allcrete Concrete Placement LLC. Yeah, okay, yo, Concrete Placement LLC. What up, Sam? I see you. Salute to you. That's the Let's Get Activated podcast every Thursday, 7 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure you check that out. Sam, have you been dipping and diving and doing the Instagram thing too with your live, or you just been staying on that side of the world? I'm just curious to know what my teammates are doing. I'm just curious. So I can't wait for y'all to meet my guest that's coming on at 7:30. So we like 12 minutes away. Mosberg Banga is coming on the show. He's a very accomplished gentleman and doing his thing. He's got some work coming, and that's why he's coming to the show today to talk about that. So we'll learn about him, where he from, where he get it from, what he do, what he want to do. We're going to do all that. But man, what has been going on in the world? The other day I was saluting all the 845 artists out there, and not to pigeonhole myself, and shout out to Veg and some others who have said this to me in the past. I'm not trying to just be strictly 845, because salute to the whole world. As a matter of fact, when you talk about saluting the whole world, all right, shout out to Brazil. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to places like Brazil. Hold on a minute. The writing on this is so small, I gotta take my glasses off. Shout out to Haiti. Shout out to all the listeners in Haiti and Honduras, Hungary, Iceland, India. We got India listening to the show, y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. Singapore, you know what I'm saying? Siberia's out here, Belize, Bermuda, and one of my favorite places on the whole planet. Don't hold me, Puerto Rico. Don't hold me. The Bahamas. Yo, I love the Bahamas. Shout out Angie. I know she smiled right now thinking about the Bahamas. I love the Bahamas. You know why I love the Bahamas a little bit more too nowadays? Because the Bahamas is listening to my show. That's why. Shout out to the Bahamas, man. I really do. What? The last one on here, I think, is Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. Not the last country that I'm naming, just the last country I'm going to name right now. But there's a lot of countries out there, and I want to just say salute to y'all. I appreciate you guys listening to the show, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's finally TV. It's the Village Global Network powered by Zeno.fm with additional monitoring by the online radio box. Now I can play whatever the I want. I could play Tupac, Biggie. I could play Drake right now. They can't cut me off. I love that. I love that. Don't y'all love that for me? I love that for me. So she just does YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Yeah, like X. Yep. Yep. Yeah, cuts out in the music. Nah, they can't cut us no more, girl. You just got to say what I said. Shout out to Ice the God. So anyway, the other day speaking of Ice the God, on IG, I woke up one morning and I was just in a mood. And I was like, I'm gonna go on IG and I'm gonna shout out the first four artists when I like go through, like, how you go through IG and you're looking at the notifications and you could just see like the last few people that liked it. I was like, the first four artists names I see, I'm gonna rock with them right now, right? And it just so happened to be four people that are dope in their own right, doing their thing, hustling out here. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like those four were it was Niaja, Andromeda, Remy, and Ice the God. So shout out to those people. They all got work out there. I mean, there's a lot of people out here with work. I mean, damn, Voice got some work out here now. I saw him doing his thing. Black, IGB the one. I know, Sam. I know. I as I explained, because you on BPT all the time, I was telling people in the beginning that Black is he's just doing life right now. He got some things going on. He'll be back with us. And I was saying that, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed, y'all. That's why I didn't even name this show the What We Talking About, what I'm saying, episode 1, because the truth is I'm waiting for, life to get all the way lined up perfectly so that he's got some time to spend with us on Tuesdays. So yeah, no, Black's in great spirits. He's doing great things, and it'll always put a smile on my face, and it should put a smile on your face as well when you hear that somebody couldn't do something that they really like doing because good things are happening. You know what I mean? So that's cool with me, and he will be back. So don't worry, your favorite Black will be back before you know it. Who we got right here? Oh, okay, got you. Copy. Other than that, moving along, I've seen some weird things in the news. I'm sure y'all have been seeing it too, man. Yeah, like what is that with our 90s people just falling apart all over the place, man? It's crazy out here, man. It's crazy out here. I want to give my 2 cents on this whole piece. I want to give my whole 2 cents on this Wendy and Diddy situations. And I'm literally 2 cents, but I would like to see what y'all think about it too. All right, Wendy and the whole airing of that show and all that, right? You see a lot of people saying this is karma for her. It's to get back from the world because of all like the hate and the exploiting that she did in situations in her come up in her career. Then you see the other side of it where they're saying this is just heinous to be filming this human being that's like clearly got some issues going on and probably should not be in front of a camera. You know what I'm saying? Um, where do I stand on that? I think it is a little karmic, a little bit. I gotta admit that. I do think it's a little karmic, but it is kind of tasteless to have that as a show and somebody in that condition, because there's more than a few people just feel bad seeing that. you know. But at the same time, I will tell you, maybe it's creating an awareness. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not old, and the words of dementia are coming out and all that. And I'm very sensitive to all that because I lived through a situation with like that, and it's not fun. You know what I'm saying? So, dementia played a part in that, and the fact that it's happening to somebody Wendy's age, that's not cool. So if it helps bring awareness to that and maybe shed light on it and maybe something good can come out of it, then cool. But man, it looks ugly. I think it looks ugly on even Hulu and Lifetime and all that A&E. I think it look I don't think they wear this very well, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know all press is good press, no press is bad press, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. On to Diddy. He do it. Imma be real with y'all, man. Imma be real with y'all. And for y'all watching on IG, man, I love y'all. I really do appreciate y'all out there. I think I just seen Tara's over there. What's going on, girl? You could catch the actual live. The live is happening on IG, but I'm actually really on Facebook and YouTube, and that's where I'll be able to see like your comments and all that. So forgive me if you're on IG and I haven't been seeing it. But back to Diddy. Um, yo, he did that shit. He did that. He did all that. He did all that, and we don't even know the half of it yet. That's what I think. That's what I think. I'm gonna put that on him. I do. He just weird like that, and I can see it being that way. And there's just too much evidence. There's too many people. I don't know if he definitely bisexual. I think he's curious at the very least he's bi-curious, right? For those wanting the answer about is he gay or not. I think he's definitely bi-curious. And I just think money does weird things to people's psyche, man. I do. I do. And he's a freaking egomaniac. And the shit that they're saying that he do, like, it just sounds egotistical. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, man, shot. I think he did that. We knew it. I'm not getting rid of my bad boy jacket though. Never went to the right. You know what I'm saying? Salute bad boy though. But yeah, yeah, man. I, does he get into the here's the question. Here's the question. Do we care enough about that to put him through the cancel culture ringer? Is that is that something? Is that something that could, you know what I'm saying? Like, does that happen? I don't know if that happens to him. Like, because I think you have to care enough. I think you have to be like in the public eye a lot to really be affected by cancel culture because he's made his money in the forefront, but he's made a lot more money behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So like, does it really affect? You know what I mean? So um let me think. Let me think. But yeah, he did that. He did that. He did that. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to say was there's some other artists that have been making a lot of noise, and I think that it's dope that if I just mention their names now, because when you hear them later, it'll be like, oh shit, he did know. But do y'all know about like Bottom Line and like Reno RX and City the Great and Street Soprano and Honey Stacks? Like, do you guys know who those like 5 artists are? Right? Because like they go if you don't know, they're gonna be doing a thing. And you're gonna start hearing about them because they're starting to work. You're starting to work with, you know what I'm saying? It's not the money, it was him. Money made it worse. Yeah, he stepped away from his tequila and yeah, he had to though. He had to, Angie. Yep. It's proven beyond a reasonable doubt that he committed these acts and had something to do with Pac and Big's death. Then yes, he should be canceled, period. Off the strength of the latter part of what you just said. I don't care what you do in your sexual exploitations. Like honestly, like all these girls saying that they got raped, just you didn't get raped. You didn't get raped. You maybe didn't want to suck his dick, but you were sucking his dick reluctantly, and now you want to say I would no. I don't believe that shit. But the Pac and Biggie shit, Yeah, man. Yeah, because you really took something away from us when you did that. And yo, I'll be honest with you, I was way more of a Biggie fan than a Pac fan. But Pac still it created balance. Did not hate on Pac. And as a matter of fact, like back in the day, I remember getting into it with people, and I would be like, I would end the argument by just saying, because we know everybody had good points. They were both great artists, but I would end the thing by saying like, your boys from the East Coast though, right? you know, the West Coast adopted them. You know what I'm saying? So if I got him to believe that, I would end the argument that way. But yeah, man, shout out to Bottom Line, shout out to Reno RX, shout out to City the Great, shout out to Street Soprano, shout out to Honey Stacks. All these people got a lot of things going on, and they're all like kind of connected to the industry and getting ready. Like it's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? So if you don't know them, go check them out. Do a little research. I know the Rec Boys know who these people are for the most part because they've interviewed most of them, if not all of them. Maybe not Street Soprano and Reno RX, but they definitely Bottom Line and City the Great was over there. Shout out to the Rec Boys. Honey Stacks was probably over there. Shout out to you guys. I love y'all guys for tapping in. Right now we just waiting on Mosberg. Let me go see if I could let me see if I can go find my boy, bring him in the live, see where he at. Where you at? All right. So, yo, what's up? I like those fire emojis and the rockets because we out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to the Village Global Network. Shout out to Finally TV. Shout out to everybody who's watched this for the first time. I would love if you would hit the subscribe button or hit the follow button on Facebook or Instagram. Subscribing with the notification bell is always a great thing to do. Shout out to the VGN for playing this in 191 companies, all powered by Zeno.fm with little online monitoring done by online radio box, um, I salute that. And I salute y'all for doing you and being you day in and day out. Isn't it hard sometimes to be you? Sometimes that's how I feel. And you should feel proud every day that you get up and you complete the mission. You know what I'm saying? Every time you get up and complete the mission, you should feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I got my boy is gonna be joining us very shortly. I see he's tapping in. We got Mosberg Banga coming up on an interview, which I'm delighted about. I'm going to hear about what he's got going on. I want to learn a little bit about the brother, and because this is actually our formal introduction. You know what I'm saying? This is our formal introduction right here. So here's what I'm going to do for y'all for after this interview so we could talk about it. I'm going to put up these three things. All right. Have eaten over 10 roasted ducks in my lifetime, right? Boom. Is it that? Oh, I meant to put that on the same thing. Have been banned from a country, right? Or was runner up for my school class president. I just stated three things in those comments. I want y'all to tell me which one is the true one. Tell me which one is the true one, because one of them is certainly true and two of them are certainly not. Mosberg, I see you getting ready. I see you getting ready. He's trying to get that phone propped up the right way. I told him to put it sideways. He's like, this motherfucking making it difficult. You give me the thumbs up when you're ready, boss. And so this is gonna be dope. This is gonna be a dope interview. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. Like I said, I'm meeting them for the first time now. We follow each other on Instagram. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody out there that's doing a thing. Let me get this going over here. Let me get this going over here. Okay. Boom. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, man. So next Tuesday, y'all gonna be tapped in. It might look a little different around here next week, man. It might be dope around here. Let me know when you're ready. Um, it's gonna look. It might look a little different. It might look a little different. Let's see. I'm gonna bring Mosberg in. Hold on. Let's see if we get this right. Hey, yo,
What's up?
what's
Can you
going
see me?
on? I can see you. Yes, sir.
Do I gotta hit play or just let it go?
Yep, nah, you good. Just like that. We see you, we hear you. Welcome to the show, man. We appreciate you coming on for a few with us.
Oh man, that ain't no problem.
All
What's
right.
going on?
Chilling, man. So I get hit up by someone on IG who I believe to be your manager. And
Yeah.
doing the due diligence and getting his artists out there, and he's approached me about you and hit that follow right away. And really, that's the extent, other than going through your IG and checking some things out and looking at some stuff, hearing some things. I don't know too much about you, so before you tell us the whole to do, because I know you got a whole to do, tell me a little bit about you. Oh, we just lost, but I want to know where you from and all that. So, but we just lost him, but he'll be back. He'll be back. I promise. But yeah, so to answer everybody was saying before, um, where is oh, hold on, we're gonna bring him back. Hold on.
I don't know what happened, man. My
All
phone acting crazy right now.
right.
It's been acting crazy all day long.
You over there hitting buttons. That's what you're doing. You hitting buttons over there.
That's what I'm doing.
um, so Mossberg, man, tell us where you're from, King.
I'm from West Philly, man. The Hilltop
West.
Hustler section, the home of Cool C, Steady B, DJ
All
Tap
right.
Money,
All right. All right.
the
That's what's
youngsters,
that's
and
what's up.
so forth.
Okay. That's what's
Through the
up. So you
day. I'm from the Mecca of Philadelphia hip hop. People, if don't nobody know,
uh
I live on the Mecca of Philadelphia hip hop. This where hip hop started at in Philadelphia, in
all
West
right.
Philly.
That's what's up. And school the people a little bit. Who are the ones that are credited out there for bringing it there and having it right there? Who are the originators out there?
Oh, the DJ. I'm gonna start with DJ Bobby Dance.
Okay.
You know,
Okay,
that's
I've heard the
Jazzy
name.
Jeff Mentor.
Yep.
That's Jazzy Jeff Mentor.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Schoolie D, of course. First
Okay.
gangster rap. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yep.
And all the pioneers, MC Breeze, uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Malika Love, Yvette Money,
Okay.
Cash
Oh,
Money, Marvelous. Like
uh,
I'm just going back to what I grew up on in
yeah.
Philadelphia hip hop
Hell
that
yeah.
paved the way for everybody else. Now we all know Roxanne Shante was signed
Sure.
to Pop Art Records, which is around where I live at. So
Okay.
you know,
Okay. Well, when I come across your IG, you've been out here working, man. I see you got it built up pretty good. You got a good followership on there. You got some good engagement on your page and all that. So how long you been at this thing? How long you been doing it?
well, I've been at it since I was a young boy,
Okay.
and I had my years of I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Mhm.
No, I'm not gonna do it. But I had a few run-ins and all that. But then I just said, you know what? I just want to produce, write,
Mhm.
compose,
Mhm.
arrange, and I've just been doing that for years. And then doing a little hip hop on the underground, the double underground.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Where it's gritty and grimy, nobody don't like to come there.
Mhm.
And I ain't
Mhm.
talking about drill music or none of that. Talk
Mhm.
about real bars. If you a man, you
Mhm.
stand, you really know how to rap,
Mhm.
come to the underground where I'm from and see how
Mhm.
your bars stand. You see
How
what
would
I'm saying?
I do? Would you liken that to like Philly's battle rap scene, or are we talking even deeper than that?
Deeper than that.
Deeper than that. Okay.
Deeper than that. It ain't even all about the battling. I done had about 200 battles in my life. I'm talking about, can you rap? Can
Right.
you spit
Right.
bars?
Right.
I don't want to hear none of the auto tune and all that. Nah, I don't want to hear the norm. I don't want to, show me something different.
Word. Yeah, I
You
hear
know what I'm
that.
saying? I
Yeah.
create styles as I go in the studio. Every song I make a different style up. When you listen to my music, I don't reuse words. Because when I was little, I read the whole Encyclopedia Britannica. So
Nice.
you never hear the same verse from me twice. You can
Nice.
go through my whole catalog on all platforms.
That's dope.
So, it's about rap, man. Like, expand your bar game. Like, and as you get older, you get better. So, like the young guys rapping, I give it to y'all. Y'all good. As y'all get older, you get better.
Right. Right.
Because
Absolutely.
what you got to talk about at a young age? What can you tell me?
Right.
Like, let's
Other
be
than
for real. There's no age when it comes to this rap thing.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of people be getting that jacked up, man.
Yeah.
That's why you hear the same thing over and over, repetitive stuff on the radio. Everybody talking about the same thing. Nah, man. No, let's rap. Let's rap.
And it's like you said too, a lot of it is like melodic, so like
there you go. You turn it on, everybody sound the same. Who that? Who that? Who that?
Right.
Oh, I
Right.
thought
Right.
that was him. He sound like such and such.
It's true. It happens to me all the time. And they're gonna say I'm old out here, but it's true. It does happen to me. You know what I'm saying? It sounds the same.
It is not the same.
It sounds the
But
same.
one thing was certain too for sure. We got a lot of projects coming off the Hilltop Coalition. Get Right Entertainment this year.
That's
We got an
dope.
EP.
Man, talk
We
about
got a single called Maestro Flow with the video about to drop. If you go on my page, you can see a clip of the video. That's the first thing you see posted. And we got the EP. It's the setup for the album in Hustlin' We Trust Volume 2. The first one was the Hustlin' We Trust Volume 1. It was hosted by Jadakiss. So Volume 2, we just gonna get busy. This is just us. We not gonna have nobody on there, and we just gonna get busy. Listen at your own risk. If the shoe fit, wear it. If the shoe fit, wear it. Listen at your own risk. Because we getting busy, man. Trust me. We tired of the nonsense. We want to hear some rappers. And we got Rolling Loud coming up next week. We performing at Rolling Loud in California next week.
Oh, that's gonna feel dope, man. That's gonna be super dope. That's probably correct me if I'm wrong. That's gonna be one of the bigger crowds you'll perform in front of, no?
That's gonna be the biggest crowd I performed in front of when I opened up for Front of Vanilla Ice. Each one of them joints was a few thousand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This joint right here is definitely gonna be the biggest one.
Got you. Yeah.
But I don't care if it's 1, 5, 10. I love to perform. If you look at, you could go and check me out. I love to perform. I love that. I love the stage. It's just something about the stage. When I get on that stage, it's over.
Yeah, I love that about you.
Because I didn't created this in the studio. I already knew what I was going to do before I went in the studio.
Right.
It's when I hit that stage, give it to the people for real. It's me giving it to the people.
Yeah, I love
just
that
want
about
to, understand rap, man.
That's what's dope about it is that for us people that fell in love with the big puns and the Big Daddy Kanes and the even the KRS-Ones and Rakims and all those people and just listening to bars back to back and not being able just to spit anything because you're gonna get booed or beat up. You know what I mean? Like that's who you're rapping for, and I can appreciate that so much. You know what I mean?
KRS-One said he gonna rip the mic till he mother in 60, and he passed 60, and I ain't even touched 50 yet, I ain't stopping, and I ain't stopping,
and don't
I ain't even touched 50, and I ain't stopping. I'm just letting everybody know.
That's what's up,
Mosberg here to stay.
I love it. I love the name, man. So obviously, we know what Mosberg, we know Banga and stuff, but how did you join those two together? When did you come up with that name?
When I was little, as a kid. So anybody that's running around calling themselves Banga, y'all know how y'all got that name. When I was a little kid, in the 80s, the late 80s, when I was a little kid, they used to call me Lil Boo Banga.
Okay.
All right. So my father always had Mosberg 12 gauges. Those was his favorite guns, so they turned to be my favorite guns.
Got you.
So I just said, well, my favorite gun is Mosberg. My name Boo Banga, so I'm just gonna go with Mosberg Banga.
There you go.
So that's how I put that too. That's how I put it together. And it's been that way since back when I started rapping.
That's
and it never changed. So if anybody come up with the Mosberg and all that, they've been through the underground. They know who I am. They know who I am. They know who I am.
Let me ask you, what's more fun to rap over live drums or the tape?
Man, if you go on my page, I performed at Harlem at the Shrine, and I did it with just the guitar and piano keys.
Okay.
So you tell me, I don't care how it come. I can rap. I can rap on anything. I'm a musician, man.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. I'm a writer. I'm a composer.
Yeah.
So it don't matter. Like, if you're an artist, a creator, it don't matter. It don't matter, man.
It's true. It's true. I can recall, being a kid and being on a beach and rapping to somebody who had a guitar. And we were rapping,
you know what I'm saying?
We were rapping to the riffs, and every once in a while he would give you like the tap on the guitar, like give you a little like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, man, it was fun, man. It was fun. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, I asked that because I've had that experience, and 100,000%, I will always tell you that it was way funner to perform with a band behind me versus rapping to my tape.
It is.
It was,
and that's a 100% fact.
It's
fun. Better.
Yeah,
it's way better too.
Yeah,
because you're giving the fans your authentic self, man.
Yeah.
And let me say this real fast. I'm real big when it comes, like all my artists that's with me don't sound like nobody that's in the game right now. I'm big on being authentic. Be yourself. I don't want to hear you rap like this person. I don't want to hear you rap like that person. You don't have to be them. Be yourself, 100%. Man.
100%. 100,000%. Just sharing the live one more time over here. Yeah, man, I can appreciate that 1,000%. And so where we take this, man. So you got some work coming out that you was talking about before.
Yeah, we got the EP and Hustling We Trust, Volume 2, the setup. That's about to drop. The video is dropping in the next probably 4 days. It's going to drop the single, and they can pre-save the EP for $4, and you get a free T-shirt, a free DHS T-shirt, Dark Hustler Society joint, man, limited edition joint too. You ain't gonna never see these no more.
I like that. So if you ever see
me pull up, get that shirt, that limited edition shirt, because you ain't gonna never see it again. Get it for yourself. You know what I mean?
How dope of a feeling is that though when you're at a show or something and you see somebody approaching you wearing some of that type of gear? That does feel good. I go,
yo, man, right? I done seen people with my Hilltop Coalition with my entertainment company logos on these T-shirts in the city, man, and I love it, man.
Yeah,
I love
it. Great feeling, and it's like
I don't tell them that I own the company, but when I see them with it on, I don't be like, I own that, because I be covering, I just smile because I smile, man. I love the support. I love the support, man.
I've said things like, salute, I see you. I know that
Mm-hmm.
company. I know that company. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
Like,
you be in stores. Me and L Croc was in the market one time,
uh,
and he didn't even know this dude from nowhere. Dude was following him through the aisles, and he just said, "L Croc, what's up?" And
uh,
L Croc was like, "Hey, what's up?"
like weirdo.
I'm going into the Wawa, and his female keeps staring at me. I'm like, why is she staring at me like this?
Mm-hmm.
And she just keep looking. And then I
Yeah.
realized I always got certain sunglasses I wear, and I got
Mm-hmm.
the 2 chains that I never take these off with my grandma and
Yeah.
the lion head because I'm a Leo,
Okay.
and
Oh, shout
people
out
could
to Leo.
always notice me from that.
Yep. 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 Shout out to Angie. She a big time Leo out here. Uh,
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah,
so that
the lion. She's a
the
lioness.
that's it. That's it. She she always holding it down for Finally TV. So shout out to super producer B. And um talking about the work that you put in and the crew around you. Name off the crew. Who is your solid right now? Who is it? Who's in the crew?
You got Dark Hustler Society.
Okay.
That's L Croc, Sam G, myself, and Dot Rich. Right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Then you got Jay Lano.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got The Difference. Then you
Okay.
got Jack on Jack Lick. Then you got my R&B singer, Genuinely Poised. Then you got
Okay.
my female hip hop artist, LeVay.
Okay.
Then you got another group called Reefer Madness. These dudes is crazy, man.
Right.
When I say I ain't seen nothing like this since Wu-Tang Clan,
Mm-hmm.
I'm blessed to have these guys in my life, man, and rolling
Wow.
with me. Cause they
Wow.
real rappers, man. They real
Okay.
rappers.
Got it. Now,
Village,
now,
I'm
okay.
forgetting somebody.
Oh, don't let me do that.
Wes Crave,
Okay.
my partners for years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Brian Collins, my baby bro for years. Karan
Okay.
Goodman, Cue Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Super Styles.
Okay.
My man Supreme just
Mm-hmm.
jumped on the movement with us, man.
Right. What up?
And putting it down for us, man. We got a couple joints get ready to come out. He did, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a movement right now,
I love
and
that.
we not playing. We not playing. It's called
So
hashtag 2024 Delphia
okay. I
Takeover.
like it. I like it. I like it. So so
Yeah,
so let me understand it a little bit more. So this everybody that you named is an entity, right? You guys are all rolling together. So did you like sign all of them to like distribution deals or something, or you guys are just rolling
we
together and
we
that's how it's
all
gonna be?
50-50. We all
Okay.
50-50. We put
Okay.
you out. We putting everybody out. Ain't no 2%. You know, I don't know how these major labels do it. We just
Right.
50-50. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make
Got
sure you get blogged, you get in the magazines, your campaign when your music go out. We doing everything together, man.
got you.
We think outside, not the box, but we think on the other side of the river.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Whatever the norm is, we not doing it.
Got you. Got
You know
you.
what I'm saying? We want
Yeah.
to eat. Everybody wants to eat. So when we put music out, we do it like that. We make
Yeah.
sure the company get the money to keep going and the artists get their money to keep going.
I like
That's
that.
how we do it. We don't do
It
no, oh, you only get 10% of your publishing. No. You get
right.
your 50% of your pub and the other 50 go back to the company. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You keep your
Yep.
masters. I don't own unless I produced it.
Right. You don't want
You know what I mean? You keep
it.
your
Right.
masters.
Yeah. Nah, that it's a super dope way to do. You know what it is? It's because the music industry, and I guess it can only be this way, but it got very business orientated and very business centric, and it started to just be, that master and slave mentality where it was like you're gonna do what we say, you're gonna take this little 2%, you know what I mean? And it's like, but why? Like the artist is putting in so much work, the producers are putting in so much work, like everybody's putting in so much work. The label, not putting in as much work. You know what I mean? Especially when they're not on the ground level pushing with everybody. You know what I mean?
You
So
know what it
how do
is?
we talk about it?
I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. And everybody know this, right?
Mm,
The industry control the masses, right?
right.
I could be a nobody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden they could take me and put me out on the front of E News or Good Morning America, and next thing you know, what? I'm a big ass star.
Mm-hmm.
That quick
Mm-hmm.
overnight.
Right.
And then they could take it away from you too.
Mm-hmm.
You see how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we don't do all that. And
Right.
I don't take nothing away from the industry. That's how they do. That's what
Of
they
course.
do.
Of
But
course.
the industry steal music from me. And as
Mm-hmm.
God is my witness, me and Sam G turned down every major label since March of last year till today. We turned another label down.
What?
I don't care about major labels, man. I got my own label. What I need to be with y'all for?
Right. Right. 100%. And leave it to them to try to approach you once you put in all this work to get it to the level you
Yeah,
got it at.
don't know. I did that already. You ain't getting
Yeah.
none of this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's smart of you. It's smart of you. And it's like I view you as someone who really said, okay, we're going to do this independent, but we're going to do this with a really solid, wide foundation. We're going to build it on that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you speak that way. Like when you're telling me all this, that's what I see. Like I'm picturing just, maybe it's not, a 25-story building yet, but that foundation is there and it can hold a lot,
I'm gonna tell you
because
something.
yeah,
It's a journey, man.
yeah,
It ain't no 40-yard dash. It's a
nah,
marathon, man.
facts.
Don't nothing happen overnight. I've been through that
Nah,
years.
yup, yup,
It might sometimes it take people 20 years to get a hit, man. And
sure,
that's real.
sure,
Just to
100%.
say, he here. Just to say he here. He got a
Yeah,
hit, he here. You know what I
right,
mean?
yep, yep.
So
And
nothing happens overnight. If you live in that fantasy island land that something happens overnight, then
mhm.
I'm the wrong person to work with
Well,
because
you're
I'm gonna
setting
give it to
yourself
you
up for
raw and uncut.
that's it. And you're also setting yourself up for, disappointment at that
Failure,
point. You know what
failure.
I
You
mean?
set yourself up for failure,
Yeah, man, big time,
and
big
that's
time.
real talk.
So let me ask you this before we get you up out of here, man. I want to tell you I appreciate you spending some time with us and telling us your story, talking about the new stuff coming, talking about West Philly and representing that way. How can
And
the
guess what
people
I'm
find
doing?
you? What?
I'm watching the Sixers and Brooklyn game on silent and talking to you. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm
Tell
watching
the
the game
people.
on silent and talking to you. But no,
Tell the
how
people how they can
everybody
follow
can
you.
get to me
Yeah.
on Instagram at Real
Hmm.
Mosberg Banga. That's
Hmm.
RealMosbergbanga, not
Hmm.
ER. And you could get us at Hilltop Coalition Entertainment on YouTube and all the platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. We got catalog. You got to go. If you want to listen to Mosberg Banga, you got to go to Mosberg Banga. You want to
Hmm.
listen to the Dark Hustler Society and Hustling We Trust Volume 1, you go to
Hmm.
the platforms and type that in. Because if
Copy.
you type me in, you're not going to get that in Hustling We Trust Volume 1. You got to go to Dark Hustler Society. That's two
Gotcha.
different, you know what I mean?
I do.
And if Sam G got a single out right now called You Tonight, you got to type in Sam G.
Okay.
Type in Jay Lano. You could he about to drop album 30 for 30. He got 20 for 20 out right now that's still out there. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You could go ahead and you can go stream all of us. We
All
all
right.
got some work out.
I like that, man. I like that. I definitely encourage y'all to go and check out this gentleman's work. Good evening. I love your voice, man. Pause out here, but I do. I think you got a voice for this, man. And I know by listening to the little snippets that I was listening to, you know that too. You know that your voice is an asset to you, correct?
Somebody said where I come from, Mars. A lot of people be like, you don't sound like the normal rapper. What the
Mm-hmm.
normal rapper sound like? I've
I
been
know.
rapping
What's
this
that mean?
same way. I don't know no other way. I know
Right.
how I rap. I can't talk about
Right.
nobody else. I know
Right.
what I
Exactly.
do. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? But you know, that's what you got to do. You want to be authentic. You don't want to sound like
Yeah.
nobody. You don't want nobody comparing you. You can't even
Yeah.
compare me to nobody. And I love that
Exactly.
part.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I always say, man, just tell the truth. You ain't gotta remember nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
People can
saying?
tell, and when you rhyming, people can
Uh,
tell if you lying or not.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
People can
Oh
tell if you
yeah.
lying or not.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just by the way you
Even though
talk
you
about it.
just talking shit over music,
Yeah.
people can tell if you just talking shit, and people can tell when you're telling the truth and being real.
I think so. I think the majority of the time, yes. Because you have your good fakers out there. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Or
man, all day long, man.
you know,
Dudes
but
ain't just never. I'm gonna tell you something. The
uh,
major labels were so desperate. They said, "Well, how about we give you $100,000 for you to write 10 songs
okay. And do what
for
with
other
them?
artists?" Now,
Okay.
how would I look knowing that this artist out there rapping a song that I wrote? He telling my story.
You're right.
What
Right.
the fuck, man?
Right. That's when you gotta become an author though, bro, and just make up some bullshit and give it to them. Take that
I
bread,
can't.
bro.
I don't know how to do that, man. I don't know how to be corny, man. That's corny. Why you want somebody else to write your music, man? That's corny. Be
Yo,
you.
listen,
You said
if
you rap, then
yeah,
rap, dude.
yeah, then rap. Yeah, I know. I know. You ain't saying nothing to me, but hey, if they're willing to pay you 100 G's, 1,000, 10,000 a song, just give it to them, man. Put that money into your business, and y'all off
Guess what?
off the money.
It came with a contract,
Oh,
and
there's
they
always a
wanted a
caveat.
piece. Yeah, yup.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
them. I got contracts in my damn phone.
Uh,
3.5 million, 1.4 million that I turned down, man.
advances though, right? And it's like on a
Yeah, they
percentage you gotta
wanted.
pay that.
Yeah, I don't need no money. I don't need.
Right,
I don't want their money. Let
right.
me make my music. It'll sell itself.
Yeah.
I'm in the
I
millions
don't,
now. I'm in the millions in streams. Me and
uh,
my team combined, we got millions in the streams. And
salute to
I
that.
didn't even have no major label do that one. We did it
Yeah,
ourselves. And we plan
that
to go, we plan to hit it even more.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying about that foundation that you got, bro. That's so that I think you deserve a big salute for that. So if nobody's been telling you, you deserve some flowers, man, that it takes so much to get to that point. It's like, and I say this too to people. A lot of people get it twisted with what it means to be successful in music, right? And they all think that they got to get to like Jay-Z's level or Savage 21's level. And it's like that's not, you don't need that. If you really love the game, you can get a living off of music. But nah,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't gonna pull up to the Lamborghini joint, but you might have good credit. You might have a nice crib to stay in. Your car
Yeah,
might
you
be
know,
paid off.
I'm
You,
fine.
yeah, like what the fuck
Fine.
is wrong with
I'm
that?
cool. Would I like a
What's
little
wrong
bit
with that?
more money? Yeah. I want some
Of
more. I would
course.
like a little bit more. I
Yeah,
want to do a little upgrading. Yeah, I want some more money.
sure. We
Yeah.
all want a little bit more. We need a
I
little
ain't
bit
greedy.
more. You know what I'm
I ain't
saying? I don't
greedy.
need it all. I don't need it all. I just said a little more. You know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah,
Just want a
man, for real.
smidget of it.
That's
Let
it,
me get a
baby.
smidget of that multi-billion-dollar money. That's all I
Mm,
want. And I'm getting little
yeah.
tiny crumbs, little teeny crumbs right now from them. But it's
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take it.
No. Absolutely. Now, salute to that, man. And I do. I think that it takes a lot of hard work to get to where you've gotten. It's nothing to shake a stick at. And can you please go back over what you said? Because I get a lot of independent artists, a lot of independent labels owners that will watch my lives over and over again. Shout out to the Village Global Network. Um, don't gloss over the fact that you said you got contracts that were in the millions that you turned down. Say it
Yeah.
again. Talk about that real
I
quick.
turned down.
I know you got to go.
I turned down a 1.4. This is just two. I still got these two contracts in my phone so I can show people what a real contract look like. If
Mhm.
you get a contract and it's 2 pages, then you about to get pull up the booty John. They about to get you. I'm talking about 12-page contracts, 15-page contracts, man.
Yeah,
With a
yeah.
whole and that what is it? Perpetuity?
Uh-huh.
Perpetuity. Goddamn, boy. We
Mhm.
own the they own your likeness and image. So if they
Wow.
say to you, the major label say, yo, such and such, we got a movie part for you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put a skirt on and go dress up like such and such.
Mm-hmm.
Say you're not going to do it because it's a clause in the contract that if you don't do what they say, you owe them some millions, player.
Remember,
And
it's
that's
an
real
advance.
talk. That's
Right.
real talk.
Yeah.
You think you went back? Nah, you think you got a you don't and they be gassing them young boys up that be coming in the game, dumping all that money out. Man, that'd be like 200 and something thousand in 5, 10s, and 20s, man.
Right.
Come on, man. Don't be frauding on everybody, man.
Right.
And then you're not they not up. You put them in a hole, man.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple $100,000 in the hole because they gonna need to pay you back.
Right.
That's why I don't want no money. I don't want no money. I could do it myself. I learned this. I learned this business. Believe me, I learned it. I got people that has platinum plaques like crazy. That's backing me up in this business.
I love that.
Knowing that you don't have to lose your creative control. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I said, I need mutual creative control. Nah, they don't want to sign you then.
Wow.
And I'm going to let everybody do their homework and find out what mutual creative control is. Your homework.
So let me ask you this, and there's just somebody outside looking in who might know a little bit, but I don't know everything. If they would have changed that verbiage, would you have signed it?
What, creative control?
Yeah. Just that part.
Hell no.
You wouldn't have still.
Hell no.
I wanted you to say it out loud because somebody might be listening like, oh, they told me they would give me that and sign away.
Now that's if you like everybody is their own man.
Sure.
I'm my own man. So sure. I don't want to deal with the majors. You might have people that want to deal with the majors, but I'm telling you straight up, if you're going to deal with the majors, you better ask for mutual creative control or they're going to take you for a ride, a long ride.
Message.
And then they're going to own your masters. After your contract up, it be clauses in there where they got to own your masters and your publishing. They hold them for a few years until they give them back to you. And I'm just keeping it a bing. So yeah, nah, man. Do it yourself. It ain't hard. Be authentic. Be authentic. Make real music. Get you some production team and do what you do, man.
That's it. Start there. Make real music. Start there.
Be authentic. Be real with yourself first, man.
Yeah. It's true, man. Because that's where this all started from, right? This game, this hip hop, this rapping thing that we all love, that's really the essence of it, was just people just speaking their truths over music. That's literally what it was. You know what I'm saying? And we can't lose sight of that because that was the beauty in itself of the art itself. So let's not lose sight of that. It can't be all glitz and glamour and bullshit and melodies and all this and that.
Right.
This was supposed to be a DJ and a couple of microphones and some big ass speakers. And I'm telling Mosberg, yo, son, I am so much better than you at rapping that I'm about to prove it. There
we go right there. And that's hip hop.
That's hip hop. That's
hip hop right there. And you know what hurt so much that they didn't give Philadelphia, because Kid from Kid and Play got on the Mav Hoffa show and he said, shout out to Philadelphia. If it wasn't for Philadelphia, hip hop wouldn't have been made mainstream. Shout out to Lady B, man, for real. And
shout out Lady B.
They didn't give us no respect, man. She give us no respect, man.
Not fun, not cool. That's not cool. That's
not cool. Don't just because y'all show Will and Jazz some love, and they didn't really show. They showed Freeway a little love. You know. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Y'all know where gangster hip hop started from. They ain't show Schoolie D no love, no nothing.
No. Hey, let me ask you this, because I know the street cred is pretty significant and real for the Bull, but what is the temperature for the Broad Street Bully? How do people feel in Philly about the Broad Street Bully?
We love Beans. What you mean?
Okay, I just want
We
because he seems
love
like a
Beans.
lovable guy. If he was from my town, I would love Beans a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You better love him. You better love him. You ain't got no other choice.
You
He
know,
real.
he
He
real.
real.
That
They
and I
all real. Every rapper from Philly is real, man.
yeah, man.
And people don't, they come and they use us. I feel like they be using us, man. Certain rappers will come get certain rappers from Philly to get on songs. They be using us, man.
Yeah.
And then we torture you on your own song, and it's a problem.
Shout out to Black Thought, man. He is one of my favorite
You
MCs.
see that?
Yeah.
And I love Method Man. But when him and Meth was going back and forth on that Hot 97 joint, man, it was funny because Black Thought went again, and Meth was like, "You wasn't supposed to go again."
Right.
It's funny. I love that one. That was a good one. That was fun to watch, man. And them two dudes, that's Meth and Thought bars.
Word.
Authentic bars.
Yeah.
Authentic styles.
Fun hip hop shit to listen to.
All day long, man. All day.
I kind of like that shit. So that's up my alley. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. I know I told you I only keep you for a half hour, but good conversations need to be had, and they go as long as they go. So don't let me hold you too much longer. I know you got life to tend to and over there and all that. But I do want to say, thank you so much for, catching up with me and telling my audience about you. And hopefully you get a couple new followers out of this whole deal.
I hope so.
You know what I'm saying? And I would love to, I feel like I make connections on these interviews. So hopefully we could build a little relationship, network a little bit, and maybe it won't be your last time. I'd love to interview some of your other artists, and bring them on here and chop it up with me.
Yes, sir. And they watching right now anyway, so you done let them know probably.
All right, so there we go. So if you want to
y'all heard him.
Yeah. Get in my DM. But shout out to you. Before you go, man, tell them where they can follow you again and what to look out for in the upcoming weeks.
You can follow me on IG at Real Mosberg Banga, RealMosbergbanga. And look out for the new single that's dropping and video, Maestro Flow, and the EP that's about to drop in Hustle and We Trust Volume 2 to set up. And look out for in Hustle and We Trust Volume 2 to Get Back. That's the full album that's dropping this summer. And look out for Streams and Sales from Sam G, his solo project.
There it is. Banger, man. I appreciate you. I really do. I feel like I got a new friend out in Philly.
You got one. You let me on your show. You got one.
Nah, I appreciate that. Now, but salute to you, and I wish you all the continued success. Keep going, be dope, be bright, and all that good stuff. All the blessings to you, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me on Finally TV, because I've been seeing you on my Jones like, who that? So we finally did this thing, man, and that's what's up. We finally did this.
That's it, man.
So salute to you too, man, and I appreciate you, man. Now you go ahead on and finish up and finish doing your thing, man. See what these Sixers doing real quick.
Nah, you be good. You be good, Banger. Be well, brother.
All right. Salute out, man.
Peace. All right, so that was Mosberg Banga. So do me a favor, y'all. Hit the follow on his IG, because it just looks good when you do an interview and then all of a sudden you get 5, 6, 7 new follows. Like, that part is dope. You know what I mean? So I would love for y'all to go ahead and do that for me. So Mosberg, Real Mosberg Banga. So right there on the screen too. But his IG, man, let's get him some new followers and stuff. Now, I appreciate the good show. Village Global Network in the building. I agree with him on the to a great extent. Yeah, man. I know you did. Listen, can we get back to what I was saying before? Can we talk about how I put up 3 statements and nobody is trying to tell me which one is the lie? Is this for real? Was a runner-up from my school class president, been banned from a country, and I've eaten over 10 roasted ducks in my life. Which one is the truth? Salute to Mosberg, man. He was dope. That was a great conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. And which one do y'all think is the truth? I want to know. How about this? Because I love doing things like this. Let's listen to. I was talking shit about the 845 artist before, and I was shouting some of them out. And I was actually on a live with her, not on the live with her, but watching her live, and we were talking back and forth with the young lady, Miss Naija Chanel. She's got a new song out. So what I wanted to do was to play that song. She got the video, she got the visuals for it. So we go ahead and play this. Check this out. It's new. Naija Chanel. It's called Rain. And we gonna play this joint and y'all gonna enjoy it. All right.
Yeah. Say. Ooh, focus, baby, you gotta make me sweat. Give it to me, something you won't regret. You know it's about that time. Come in and close the blinds, baby, won't you be mine? I got a proposition, come and get what you've been missing. I'll give you everything that you've been wanting if you listen. I love the way you put it on me, make my body shake. I'll give you shelter from the storm, so baby, come and rain, come and rain on me. Boy, I really love it when you rain on me. 'Cause I want you to just, and I need you to just rain on me. Rain on me. Rain on me, baby. Caressing on my body, watching how your kisses slow. Need you to do me right. Ease into my overflow, hush me out as my hands come down, trembling at your tongue. What we going round? Love when you hit it right. What's that? What's this? Saying to me you wanna fall in love. Grip it tight, you can get enough. Wait for me now, almost finished. On myself every time you in it. Oh, you take my soul from me when you all on me. Make it rain on me.
Yeah. All right, Naija. We see you out here, girl. Yeah, see, you don't know Naija Chanel by now, and you in the 845. You honestly, you just not paying attention. That's just facts. Because this young lady works so hard to put herself out there and in front of people and in a good light, keeping her image clean. Like Naija be doing it. Like she has definitely set up a nice foundation, much like how Mosberg has, for her to grow and build a nice career off of that. You know what I mean? She's been doing it a while, so I think people might think that she's like older. She's really not. Naija's very young. She's just been doing it forever. So something comes along with that experience. But that was Rain. I think it's a dope song. She's always putting out something, you know what I mean? And I just love how she puts visuals out for her songs. I think that's so important in today's age, man. With the way it all works with the algorithms and TikTok and this, that, you got to have a visual, you know, and these ladies out here, they should play a little bit on their sexuality, because that shit sells. It just does, so shout out to her. I think she gets it, and she's making the most of it, and I think she's going to be a problem for people in the future. Shout out to the Village Global Network. This has been brought to you by them, powered by Zeno.fm, with some additional online monitoring by Online Radio Box. So we brought you this show today. I'm very excited. I know we talked about a lot of things. One thing that I wanted to close the show on, and just to have the conversation with y'all, because I know y'all are pretty dope, even though you didn't tell me which one is a lie. I mean, which one is the truth. But Angie was talking about, there's a big to do right now, and it has everything to do with being on a plane and if you should recline your seat or not. So I know I got some ballers with me watching right now There's about 9 or 10 of y'all watching, and I know at least 3 or 4 of y'all be on a plane all the time. What do y'all think about that? And the reclining of your seat when you're on the plane, especially like because I know there's some like we were reading up on it. It's like, oh, some planes, you only can recline like an inch or two, but like I definitely remember being on a plane and going back like a good 4 or 5 inches. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if the seat allows you to go back that far, is it well within your right, no matter what, to go ahead and recline your seat for the entire trip? You know what I mean? Bless you. Is that is that is that like being a good human? Like, I don't know. Then they'll say, well, if the person in front of you is all leaned back, all you got to do is just recline your seat back, and then you're good. You got your space back. But do you? Do you though? I don't know. I don't like to be that person, yo. I don't. I don't like to be the one like causing issues and making agita for you. Unless you do something to me or mines, I'm pretty much leaving you alone. Like I'll take my space. I'm already 6'2", about 200 pounds. You know what I mean? So I take up enough space as it is. So I just take my space and I keep it moving. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've definitely had people recline that seat in front of me, and I did not appreciate it. Especially if you got something on the tray, and they sitting there reclining doing dumb shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that topic, but I know it was trending. My final thing on that would be put your seat back, but just be conscious of the person behind you. That's all, And you don't gotta put it all the way back. If it goes back, 4 clicks, do 2. You know what I mean? Halfway. Oh, I do have to tell y'all this too. Not impressed. If we have it my way, I think we're gonna do music reviews again, like just like one song during the show. We're gonna play a song and talk about it and see how we like it. Like, kind of like what I did just now, promoing a song, talking about it. Maybe a little highlight on the artist real quick, that sort of thing. But I gotta say, I was anticipating the Schoolboy Q album. I really was, because I just like him. I like the way he raps. I think, I just like the way he does things. So I was looking forward to the Schoolboy Q Blue Lips album. First, I was a little disappointed that he called it Blue Lips. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't understand. And then I listened to the album, and man, I don't know. It's kind of womp womp. It's a little womp womp. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a little mid. There's a couple of joints. There's a couple of beats on there that are pretty fire, that bump in the whip and all that. But I gotta be honest with you. It's not that great of an album. I'm gonna see if it can grow on me a little bit. I'm gonna play it a couple more times. But like, I found myself hitting fast forward a lot, wanting to get to the next track. After I ran through it once, I was still kind of like, fast forwarding tracks and all that. Thank God for Me right now is a standout track on there. I think that's probably one of the better beats and one of the better songs on there. Thank God for Me. But other than that, I'm just not feeling it, y'all. I'm just not feeling it. So I hope y'all are excited for the upcoming season, man. Because I am. I think this is going to be a big year for Finally TV, and y'all going to play a very, very integral part of that. So I do appreciate everybody listening. Let's shout out some more countries, because shouting out countries is pretty fun. How about Ireland and Indonesia? How about Austria and Australia, Aruba, Armenia, Argentina, Chad, Chile, China, Colombia? Okay, get the cocaine. Dominican Republic, Ecuador, Egypt's out here listening to us. Shout out to all these countries across the world. I really do appreciate y'all tapping in on your Tuesday or Wednesday and listening to me, interviewing all these people, or just talking into this camera and trying to uplift and share my stories, and just be something in the background for you, in your everyday life, where you could just have something playing that you can appreciate and agree with and disagree with and think I'm stupid and think I'm great and smart. All those things are cool, and I appreciate each and every one of you every time you have turned on and left it on for more than a minute. I really do appreciate that. If you're not already following me on YouTube, make sure you do that, because that's super important to me. So you want to follow me. You also can download the Village Global Network app. I'll make that available somewhere, but if you go search it, Apple, App Store, Google Store, Village Global Network, and you'll see it. It'll pop right up. It's a cool little app right now. 24/7 is playing some sort of content. So you'll hear like different podcasts. You might hear some music, might hear some radio shows, a bunch of interviews and things of that nature. So, you know what I'm saying? I would check that out, the Village Global Network app. And it streams. And the thing I like about it is, you put it on, you can just minimize it, keep going about your business, and it will keep playing in the background. So I like that background play stuff. So shout out to Angie. I know she was in here. She was co-producing from the backside of this whole thing. And we went strong, man. We out here. We did the whole hour and a half, short 5 minutes, The other thing I wanted to say is your boy about to go viral. Check out my IG. I ain't playing. This year we finally eclipsed a video or reel over the 100,000 mark. So we did that. Salute. If I've had an audience applaud right now, I'll be hitting that button. I got to get me one of those. But yeah, we hit over 100K on a reel. And the thing is, the reel's whatever. It's about Papoose. Kind of like I wouldn't say misleading, but it's just his old freestyle, and I'm talking about how it could relate to his current situation. You know what I mean? But so that went, and then I did another thing with Jake Paul. That's another topic we could talk about too. But Jake Paul winning that fight by TKO versus the Bum. That thing did like 40K. So we out here doing our thing, man. We getting some eyes on us, and I appreciate you guys. You guys have a lot to do with that. You didn't give up on me. Still clicking on things when I post and all that. So I do appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that's watching on IG. If you haven't already, if you're on IG, don't feel bad. Go over to my YouTube, hit the subscribe button on Finally TV. There's just me. You know what I'm saying? You'll see my logo. You see the logo behind me. You'll see that on YouTube and Facebook. It would really mean a lot to me if you subscribe and follow on YouTube and Facebook. So go ahead and do that. And then look out for next week. We will be here basically every Tuesday, 7 p.m. for the rest of eternity. No, until November. So let's go. Brand new season. I'm excited about it. And what would a Tuesday be? What would a Tuesday be without playing the intro song one time? Shout out to Blackout, King Blackout. I know we're going to be excited to get back together and get to the show and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's listen to this intro as an outro, and shout out to the sponsors, All Creek Concrete Placement LLC and House of Barbers. Y'all are the bomb. Great company. You need any concrete work. All Creek is your people. You need a haircut. House of Barbers up there by Maris. Let's listen to this intro, outro song. Peace, y'all.
Ooh-wee, it's finally TV, but you don't need cable or sling to see me. Black on his soapbox, Gabe in his bag. Now that's some real black ink, load the 9 with the mag. First take, the last take, we can juggle the top. Like a barber with the clips, the way we talk in the shop. And since life is like a movie, we gon' stick to the plot. That's why we sponsored by the brand and scrape the weight off the top. Get it? That means we dope. So I'm money my brothers and sisters to stay woke. And we gon' lace the product with facts and straight jokes. The voice of the valley is here to spread hope. Supports a steep slope. They gon' have to let me cook. I don't know how to stop. From the culture to the music, anything else hot. Catch us every Tuesday once you step in the house. Cause all they really wanna know, what we talking about. I'm out.
Oh, and here we go. Another episode of What We Talkin Bout.